The blue-green algae season runs through summer and early fall. In the next few days, the Corps will be discharging more water from Lake Okeechobee, a decision that has some people on the Treasure Coast fuming.
Our Treasure Coast reporter Dylan Huberman got a chance to speak with several people about that decision. He joins us live tonight with the details.
Jim, everyone I spoke with isn't happy that lake water will soon be pouring through the lock here, potentially causing severe damage to the estuaries. Lake Okeechobee discharges are coming back. The Army Corps of Engineers wants to lower the lake's water level from 16 feet to 11.5 feet. They plan to do that by sending water from the lake east beginning December 7th. The Army Corps cited a need for what they call lake recovery operations to improve the health of the lake now, before the wet season returns.
Recovery operations will allow us to lower lake levels during the dry season to allow for recovery of lake ecology, specifically submerged aquatic vegetation.
Friends of the Everglades is just one of many environmental groups raising concerns about sending discharges into estuaries on the Treasure Coast, fearing it will cause even more water quality issues.
This is being done in the name of Lake Okeechobee recovery, but there's no certainty that Lake O will benefit from this move. There is certainty that the northern estuaries will be harmed, so we're not happy about it.
Residents also speaking out.
I drove over the bridge this morning. The water was nice and green, looking good, and I know that within the next 10 days to 2 weeks it's going to be black like coffee, and it's just going to be terrifying.
The executive director and CEO of Florida Oceanographic Society, Mark Perry, believes the discharges aren't necessary and the lake will drop enough on its own in the dry season.
They can be ready to do this, but to just pull the trigger and say we're going to start in December, to start doing this, I think is premature. If it starts receding quickly, then there might not be a need to do the recovery operations because the lake will get down to its low point and stay there for a longer duration before the wet season.
But for now, all these coastal stakeholders can do is make as much noise as possible in hopes the Army Corps will change their minds.
We're hoping this decision is not set in stone.
We need to recover the lake, but they need to send that water south and not east and west of the estuaries.
They're going to kill the, estuaries that are now improving, and they just never seem to do the right thing at the right time.
The discharges could run until May 1st, but the Army Corps could opt to pause the discharges or even halt them entirely in the coming months. In Martin County, Dylan Huberman, CBS 12 News.
I'm Jim Grimes. Click like and subscribe buttons if you want to see more stories like this that impact you.